Welcome back everyone, hope we are well. Today we are going to review this latest hit from Tissot's PRX range. But again, before we start with the video, if you like this channel and like my reviews, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell and the like button if you enjoyed today's video and the other content on my channel for that matter. Your subscription really keeps this channel alive. So if you are watching my videos unsubscribed, please take this opportunity and subscribe to the channel. Now with that out of the way, this happens to be the first Tissot that I'm reviewing on my channel. It is a borrowed watch, so a quick shout out to my mate Ricky for loaning this watch to me and allowing me to review his watch on my channel. So what does PRX stands for? It stands for precise, robust, and the last letter X, which is the Roman numeral for number 10. That's the 10 bar or 100 meters of water resistance that this watch offers. Now I must say at the start of the video, if you are in the market for an automatic watch and you're happy to spend just over $1,000 in Australia, that's $1,050, which is the retail price for this watch here, or about $650 in the US, then you must shortlist this offering from Tissot. There are not a lot of watchmakers out there, especially Swiss watchmakers out there, offering this kind of finish and the shape in that price range. Now this watch resembles really closely to the to Tissot's Sea Star from the 1970s. Now coming to the price again, I completely understand that spending that amount of money is not possible for a lot of people. It can be a lot of money for a lot of people, but Tissot have you covered there as well. They do offer quartz powered movement in this PRX range as well. That watch retails at around 550 Australian dollars and $375 in the US. So if having an automatic watch is not a must for you and you can easily do with a quartz movement, then that's another option that you can definitely check out from Tissot. Coming back to this watch and talking about the dimensions, we have a case that measures at 40 millimeters across. The lug to lug length on this watch is just around 44.5 millimeters. But if we do consider these fixed end links as well, then we're looking at around 51 millimeters. The case thickness on this watch is just under 11 millimeters, which is absolutely reasonable for an automatic watch. I really like the finish on this watch, and especially in this price range, I think Tissot have done really well. You can tell they didn't try to cut any corners. I really like this beautiful brush finish on the top of the case, which sort of follows through to the side of the case as well. And then we have this beautiful signed crown with Tissot's T marked really nicely there. The bezel has a really nice polished finish to it, and as you can see on the edging of the case, there is the polished finish sort of follows through to the side of the case, which matches up really well with the bezel. We have a flat sapphire crystal on the top and a really nicely put together this waffle dial with applied markers and Tissot 1853 PRX Powermatic 80 printed on the dial, and the date function or the complication at 3 o'clock, which has a really nice stainless steel frame around it as well. Now some people might not like the this waffle dial. It might be too busy for some people, and if you like a plain dial with a sunburst effect, then the quartz range in the PRX collection is the option for you. I would really love to see Tissot offering different dial options within the automatic collection as well. And at the moment you can only have this watch in blue, which is the one I have here, or the black dial and the white dial. I would really love to see Tissot extending the color option as well, to add more colors and give this collection more variety to cater for more people out there. We do have some lume on the hands and the markers. Now while we're at it, let's just do a quick lume check. Just a spoiler alert, the lume is not the strongest of looms out there, but I think any lume on a watch like this is a bonus. This watch does have some lume, as you can see. The loom on the markers is not the strongest. It is definitely stronger on the hands when compared with the markers. But as I said, it is definitely not a deal breaker, especially for a watch like this, not to have a strong loom. Let's turn the lights back on so we can carry on with the rest of the review. Coming to the bracelet on this watch, this is an integrated bracelet on this watch. Now that might put some people off as well. If you like to swap out and change bracelets on your watches and try out different things when it comes down to straps, this might limit your options when it comes down to different kind of straps or bracelets that might be available out there for you because of the integrated nature of this bracelet. But in my personal opinion, I think this bracelet looks the best on this watch anyway. Tissot might decide to do something different in the future. They might come out with different strap or bracelet options again, but you never know what might happen there. And that very nice brushed finish follows through to this bracelet as well. There's not a lot of micro adjustment on this bracelet either, but you do have adjustable links which you can take out to get a nice fit to your wrist. The clasp is unlocked by pushing these two pushes, and then you have access to the case back there as well, which is an open case back, and you can see the Tissot's Powermatic 80 automatic movement in action. Now this automatic movement is based on ADAS 2824, which offers 38 hours of power reserve, but this Powermatic 80, as stated in the name of the Lume 80, offers 80 hours of power reserve because it is working on a reduced frequency of 21,600 beats per hour. It does offer hacking and hand winding. The glass on the back, I don't think it's sapphire crystal. I think this is mineral crystal. Not sure why Tissot didn't decide to go ahead with the sapphire crystal on the back, on the case back as well, but that's what it is. So yeah, there's no micro adjustments, but as I said, you can take out a few links to get a nice fit for your wrist. I really love the finish on this watch. I think that finish on this watch and the shape of this watch definitely sets it apart from a lot of watches out there, especially in the Swiss watch market. There's nothing that comes close to offering what this watch offers in this, especially in this price range. And I happened to find a good deal online a few days ago on the quartz range in the PRX collection. It was I think about 25% off on the watch, which is a great great value. Even on the retail price, it's a great value. But if you can decide, if you can get any discount on these watches, I mean that's absolutely a bonus. So here we go. Give you a final look on this dial, and it is absolutely very well put together by Tissot. I mean, in this price range, it's just a compelling offering from Tissot. I'll give you a quick wrist shot as well. So I've got a 7-inch wrist. This watch is not sized to my wrist because this is not my watch, but just to give you an idea how it stacks up on my 7-inch wrist. So here we go. Yeah, really nice fit. There is a bit of a bump on the case back, which you can notice from the side profile, but it does sit still does sit fairly flat on the wrist anyway. And just the just the way this watch sort of stacks up, it's just beautiful. So I'm waiting to see what Tissot will offer in the future, if they will bring out more colors and dial options with the different textures. Let's see what happens there, and even with the strap options as well. So this concludes our review of this Tissot's PRX. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you with my next review shortly. Until then, stay safe and look after one another. Thank you very much for watching.